about transformation, right? And now I want to ask you a couple of questions before we start. First question is, how would God describe you? You have like 30 seconds to think about that. How would God describe you? I'll wait. Okay, that's good enough. Second question is, how is God's view of you different from your view of yourself? Ooh, that one's a little deeper. How is God's view of you different from how you view yourself? That's an interesting question. Do you know what transformation means? It means change, right? Transform, like a transformer. I think he's called Bumblebee, but I'm not real sure, right? And he transforms from a beetle car into a giant robot machine. He's a transformer. But that's not the kind of transformer we're talking about today, but I wanted to make sure you knew what transform meant, right? Sometimes we see ourselves much differently than God does. He has made us in his own image. Isn't that really cool? He knows before we even open our mouth what words are going to come out. He created us to be a disciple. He created us to change the world around us. He created us to change other people's views of how they see things. Some of our friends are different than we are. Some are the same. Some of our friends have different religious beliefs. Some of our friends have different color skin. But the most important thing you need to know is that inside, God has used us and them to transform their heart to love God. Right? Well, we're going to make Un-Poppable Bubbles today, and we're going to tie transformation into transformation in bubbles. So, we have an empty bowl, and we're going to put 3 cups of water in here. I'm going to pour this nice and gentle, okay? The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a cup of dish soap. This is H-E-B brand. I don't know. If I use this, it might come out faster or easier. We'll just squeeze and squeeze. This is a 1/2 cup of measure, so I'm going to put how many of these in here? 2, right? Okay, I'm going to dump it in here really nice and slow because I don't want to make too many bubbles just yet, right? So let's do this again. Squeeze, we're almost there. Almost there. All right, here we go. We're going to put another one in here. So now we have 1 cup of dish soap. And it tells you to use Dawn or something else. Palmolive, H-E-B brand, whatever you have in your house, because I know you have this stuff. Now I'm putting corn syrup in. This is the magic ingredient, okay? Corn syrup is in pretty much everything we eat these days. It's also real sweet. Back in the olden days, we really only used corn syrup to make frosting, okay? So, that is all we need, and I'm just gonna move it around. Ms. April, you wanna come in here and get a good shot of this? It's kind of fancy. Look at that. It was just water, and now we're transforming it into bubbles. Isn't that cool? You know, the other thing God knows about us is He knows exactly what our talents are, right? He knows what gifts you have, because guess what? He gave them to you, right? He also knows that we have a choice, that we can follow Him, right? All right, look at there. I think that looks pretty good. So we have all of our bubble solution put in our tub here. And I just want to tell you, I actually used a pipet and I cut off the end. But you can also use a big straw, or if you have a bubble wand at your home, you might try that. They're not perfect, but they're also fun to make. best success we had. We transformed all of this liquid into something completely different and completely beautiful. Just like God transforms you into something beautiful that He created, that is only you and only you. Check that out. So much fun. How would God describe you? Would He say you're nice and kind? Would He say that you love your family? Would He say that you're a good listener? Would He say that you use your talents to help other people? That you show kindness to other people? That you love other people outwardly? I'm going to end by saying a blessing over you, okay? And it's actually Psalm 139, and it's verse 1 through 6. Now, what's real cool about the Psalms is you can use those as prayers, but today we're going to use it as a blessing. And then we're going to close as a prayer. Because, you know, Pastor Preston blesses everybody before they leave, right? So this is my blessing to you. Lord, you have seen what is in my heart. You know all about me. You know when I sit down and when I get up. And you know what I'm thinking, even though you are far away. You know when I go out to work and when I come back home. You know exactly how I live. Lord, even before I speak a word, you know all about it. You're all around me. You are behind me and in front of me. You hold me in your power. I'm amazed at how well you know me. It's more than I can ever understand. So today, let's celebrate that God knows who we really are. Let's echo pray. Ready, pray. Dear God, please continue to mold and shape and transform all of us as we follow you more obediently. Amen. All right, go and make some bubbles and have some good fun. Bye.